All right. Hello. Ancient origins of the QR code. As far as I know, Go is not related to QR codes. I'm not sure what this is about, but we'll see. We'll see. No, bridge across the sky. We can talk about that one. Hmm. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That could be true. That could be true. Uh, he thought of a Go board. The Go board was the inspiration for wanting to design it that way. Okay. Hey, Frenchie, how you doing? It's good enough. Yeah, bridge across the sky. See if they have anything said in here. Yeah, this is kind of fun. Teach me, master. I'm sorry, you're not paying me. I can't teach you. And that's only because you're French. Everyone else is free. Anyway, Freeman Ing is one of the people who did some of the Go song stuff at Go Congress. And then yeah. Go streamers Nick Sabicki and Triton Book can be read on the book's website. Yay. Tariffs on the French, yep. Tariff on the French. He asked me and Nick Sabicki to go through the scenes in the book and see if they were good. See if they made sense for Go related stuff, right? Then he ended up sending me a copy, my own copy that he signed and everything, which is it was an author's copy, which is cool. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, so it's cool that it's up here. American Go Association finally saying something about it. Nobody asked me. What a star. Well, there's a reason nobody asked you, but I don't want to get into that. I just wonder why I'm in quotes and he's not in quotes. That's the real question here. Whatever. Um, and nothing else new, I guess. Just those two things. That's cool. Okay. Sometimes you refresh it and there's one more thing. Okay, no, we're all good. We're all good. Yeah. Seems. I need to go to Washington D.C. It looks like or get close to it because like what they have the Lunar New Year tournament and then they have the Cherry Blossom tournament, the National Go Center, and then that's not too far away from the New York Institute of Go in comparison to where I am to anything Go related. So just somewhere over there in general seems good. A lot of good tournaments. You're thinking about the DC one, the not the Lunar New Year one, but the Cherry Blossom one, probably, right? Your family would come with. Maybe it could be the new Lunar New Year one. That's 2 days from now. You're good. You could do that one. Okay, yeah. I figured it was that one. So you have time to think about it. Yeah, that's what it sort of feels like. I feel like I need to move to like the East Coast area because it seems like that's where the majority of tournaments and stuff are. If I do want to do tournament things in general, but I know that the second I move there, every Go Congress will be in the West for the next 10 years. If I don't move there or get a private jet, you know what? I could afford that. I could just buy a private jet. That'd be pretty easy. Maybe I'll request one from somebody. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, look at the games over here real quick. See what else is here. I just have to move to Korea and do tournaments there. Yeah, that's a good point. Korea or China, or I think Japan should be the easiest one, right? And then China and then Korea. Like those should be about the same. So should I start in Japan? Conquer Japan real quick? uh, I'm going for the streaks on Tsumego Hero. Yeah, yeah. I saw you did like 100 something problems the other day. I don't know if you're still there. But I saw your name at the top here the other day. Never do things the easy way. You're right. Go straight to Korea, conquer them first, and then conquer Japan. uh, sounds good to me. No, I do think that's part of something that would actually help me quite a lot, right? So like when I was playing, how do you get this? What was this little red thing? Is this just a symbol he added to his name? That's cool. But these people have this, so maybe it's a different one. And then Qianhua Huang. Anyway, that does seem to be, as I said, something that I need to do. I actually need to go around and play a bunch of tournaments. Because when I was playing at Go Congress, I was doing fine. When I play online, I have a hard time. You were 3-down to make a hero last night for approximately 13 seconds. Yeah, going and talking to people and discussing the games and stuff. I think that would be very helpful for me because I've never really been able to do that in person very often, except for just at Go Congress, basically, just at Go Congress. And of course, every time I find someone who does play Go in my town, they're always super busy. And it's not because I'm like asking them and they're gone. I just know like as I mentioned before, like a couple of them are doctors and stuff, so they don't have time to just go and do stuff whenever they want to. And then I'm always like 5 ranks higher than everybody I end up meeting. So I mean, I need to meet someone that's actually my rank in person, where I live, that'd be very helpful. I think I'm 4-on right now on Tsumego Hero, so we're good to go. Humble brag, yeah. You know, I have to be honest. I'll come beat you up. Yeah, I have to be honest that just from the enjoyment aspect of Go, it was way more fun as a Q player. I gotta be honest, like, it was way more fun. When I didn't know that I was playing bad moves, I was enjoying it so much more. That's why I had to take a bunch of breaks after I got stronger, because I just wasn't enjoying it as much. Yeah, you'll have to beat me in person. So, whenever we play next in person, then you can say you're undefeated against me. On the internet, anyone can beat me online. That's all I gotta say. And I'm not even accusing anyone of AI. I'm just saying anyone can defeat me online. I play some really bad games. When you see my Tsumego skills, anyone can handle that. We can kill him. There we go. Oh, we don't want to have a Ko. We want to prevent the Ko. That sounds good to me. Oh, we can just push up here. It feels good. We just do this one first. Do this one first. This one first, probably better. If they play over here, we just block through here, right? So we're good. You also have much worse time playing online versus in person. Hello, Connor. Yeah. It's I think it's kind of weird because as I mentioned before, like I have a hard time getting up to 8-dan. Like that's I've never been up to 8-dan, but I can make it to 7-dan if I try. But like when I'm just playing casually, like it's like 6 to 7-dan area. Like I go back and forth there. But then at Go Congress, I was winning against people who were 8-dan very easily. And then even the games I lost, I had a very significant chance to win. So I was just like, it just didn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? And like even when I played Ben, when I played him in person, I had like the first game I played him at the second Go Congress, not the first one. The first one I wasn't used to even playing in person yet, but the second one, I was actually in a really good position, and I decided to have a little bit of fun at the end because if I just played end game, I probably just won the game by like 5 points or more. And the second game, I was also doing perfectly fine. I messed up something a little bit much later, but he didn't even realize that my position was okay. So I was like, I know I can play better. Strength isn't real. It's not real. Yeah. This is the normal move. I should actually read if it works, right? So like it's like I'm consistently a minimum 1 stone stronger, like at minimum, when I'm playing in person. Doesn't mean I don't make similar bad mistakes though. And I noticed the time setting doesn't really matter too much. It was interesting. We can't ever do anything over here, so I just need to make this into an eye. But I can't do this one. Well, if they throw in, I can go down. Yeah, I can go down. Never mind. We're all good. If they turn, we just don't do this one. We pull back. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. When I read this one, most of the time you capture right away. But I'm like, wait, no, I can go down. You capture right away and you're dead. Man, I wonder if it's the same for a lot of people. I know everyone feels like they play better in person, but I know my record seems to show that I play much better in person. I've only lost to one 5-dawn, and I had a really good game. I was very likely to win. And then and then anyone else I lost to in the tournament were 6-dawn. And I didn't lose to another 5-dawn after that. So I think it was I won and lost versus the 6-dawn. I learned on computers, so I make reading mistakes on the board I don't make online, and vice versa. Yeah, no, that's why the first day I just played stuff on the board and tried to figure it out. Yeah, that's what I just had to do. I just had to play things on the board to see if I could win somehow. Just Atari is good. They pull back, we capture, and we're alive. No, not alive. Yeah, if they pull back here and we capture and then they connect, we are actually not. Oh no, we are alive. We're alive. Never mind. I'm capturing this stone. We are alive. See on this I can't even read. Yeah, no, I think on the real board I actually didn't make as many reading mistakes as I thought I would. My first few games though, not in the tournament, but my first few games for fun. It's a weird shape. Yeah, I had to think about that. I'm like, is that a lie? Yeah, my first few games, like I played a knight's move when I didn't think I was playing a knight's move because it was just from my angle. That's not actually what I thought I played. So there were a couple things like that where you're just putting it in the wrong spot. Second eye in the corner is very unusual in games. Yeah, maybe. Yes, there were moments like that for sure. Yeah, on the screen it's easy to just say I glaze over it. Yeah. And like when I use my phone versus when I use the computer, it's also different. Because I did a lot of Tsumego on my phone. Because when I was working at a warehouse, like on my breaks and at lunch and stuff, I would just do Tsumego for the entire time. And then so when I solve the problems on my phone, I solve them way faster, and it seems like I can read a little bit better. And when I solve them on the computer, I have a harder time. It dissolves our ability to go. Maybe the blue lights. Yeah. So there's even like a little bit of a difference there too, because like I noticed that I'm not getting the same problems wrong when I'm doing it on my phone, but when I'm doing it on the computer, I am, and it's really weird. But that's sort of like in school, for example, right? When you're in your English class, you're able to do all your English stuff much better than when you're in your math class. It doesn't translate the same way. It's kind of weird. All right, so let me actually read this one here. If I connect here, and they hane, and I cut then the Atari, and they can technically capture it to be like a ko shape, and we don't really want the ko here. We don't want this one here. So if we pull back and the Atari, then we have to connect, and they can connect, and we're dead. So we have to maybe do something else here, like doing this Atari. Then when the Atari is here, we have to connect. They capture, we capture. Then they can't push. No, they can push. Yeah, yeah. So that would be a dead shape there. So maybe there's a different move when they do this Hane. We pull back, for example. Then they just kill us. Well, yeah, on stream I probably hover more too, and then yeah, on phone I definitely don't, because you can't do that, right? On stream I definitely hover more. When I'm off stream, I try to keep it away, keep my hand away from the mouse more. But yeah, I think that's one reason why the phone was a little bit easier, for sure. Like I'm not trying to hover. I'm just using my brain to think through the variations, right? No hovering or anything like that. This one's a weird problem though. Hmm. I'm probably just a little blind with this one, so there's probably something that's more obvious. Because I think I have to like the connection just feels like it's one of the only moves, but after the Hane here is what we have to look at after this Hane. B19. No, I did not look at B19. I think that doesn't work. uh, but maybe actually possible. I think they can just double Atari here, and we have to connect, and then they capture here, and I think there's just not two eyes on top. Yeah, the Atari is the thing that's really in the way. Yeah. Maybe we can stay one step ahead. So if we connect and they Hane at B17, we can play like D18. If they connect, no, we're pushing through. It doesn't really work. Yeah, I think I'm just blind here. What do we want to do here? Let's just do it this way. Oh, okay. I was blind here. Yeah. I was trying to see what was blind about it, and it was the snap back here. I couldn't quite, for some reason, I thought I had to play a different way. Yeah. If we look back here, I thought first of all, I thought this one. They connect here, but then this would be the same idea. I can play this move here. This is what I was missing for some reason. Just the snapback. But as I've discussed before, when it's like a Liberty thing, I always have a harder time from a distance. I like to blame my eyesight, but I don't think that's actually the reason. But that's what I like to blame. Yeah, snapback is what we have to look for. That was a cool problem, though. It was actually kind of a cool problem. Actually, let me go back and add that one. Okay. You keep a board of set of your stones on your desk for study. Yeah, Um, I do have a nice little Go board, but it's a little too big for my actual table. I have to move stuff off my table in order to put it over here, so I I don't have one just sitting there, sadly. But that's something I want to do um, whenever I can. I have like a little thing that I can just have set up all times because I think it actually is useful. That was actually one of the things from uh, lessons in the fundamentals of Go was like what have a Go board set up and put a ladder problem on it, and every time you walk by, try to solve it or something like that. You know. But then it's also nice to just play stuff out and like look at games on real board and stuff. I think that's useful. Did you fail this Tsumego? Is it hard? What'd you do, Goshi? I'll open it up over here real quick. Paste and go. It's hard for you. Okay. I'll see what's hard for me. Oh. Oh, trying no mistakes. Do you see Seki? Like, do you see a possibility for like a Seki? That's a good question first. Yeah, you think it's a Seki. Okay. Yeah, for Seki, we just need two liberties, one here and one here. So if we do play R1 and they throw in to make this Ko shape, that doesn't do anything. If they block, we connect, they throw in to make the Ko shape, and that's what we have to worry about, right? But I think they can't do that. This might be a similar thing to before, I think. Because we can connect from behind. If I believe so. Oh, they're gonna do it this way to do the Ko shape. Oh, okay. See, I'm gonna fail it now too instead. See, it's hard. It's a hard problem because I don't think we can go down. This one doesn't work. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I was trying. I was pretty sure that this was right, but I guess it's this one instead. Hmm. Yeah, I thought it was a different thing though, because they can't Atari from here. If they Atari from here, okay. You think you see it now? All right. Yeah, it's really useful. Yeah, it is very useful. It is very, very useful. I'm just gonna keep playing moves and see what it does. There we go. We got our Seki. There we go. Yeah, it was just this Atari that we had to worry about. I don't even remember if I did this one right a long time ago. I got it right, but I don't remember if I did it right. Oh, that's funny. So I had a problem with it. Tsumego doesn't upload. All right, yeah. Oh, this way first too. This would be the same idea. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. I'm no good. We can go here, more than likely. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We had enough liberties. We were not dead. Normally this one. Then we pull back. Yay. So you're finally doing the Tsumego dictionary. Are you going to make it? Are you going to catch up? It's a little bit sad that this is my second time in the Tsumego dictionary. That's not the point, okay? It's a little bit sad. uh, I want to do this one, but it doesn't work that way. So we have to do like over here. If they go down, we can capture. If they capture, we have to go up. Well, if they do that one, I guess that works too. That works too. Wait a minute. I thought that didn't work. We can't just capture. If we Atari there, they push through. If we Atari down, they can extend down, and that doesn't work for us. We have to capture. Oh, okay. They extend down and we capture. Yeah, okay. Extend down and we capture. There we go. Yeah, it's better if I don't look. If I just don't look at the board, it's a little bit easier to solve the problem. It's way easier to solve the problem. But today seems like a bad day for me. I want to just push. And that looks like that works, but is there more to it? I don't think there's more to it. We're fine. Oh. This is a fun shape. Always good to know the squeeze shapes right away. It's best if you can solve them when you directly. Oh, I did this automatically, but is this the actual answer? If I don't acknowledge the problem, there is no problem. That's basically true. If I look away from it, then it's easier to solve sometimes because I don't have anything else distracting me. That's one thing I actually like about Tsumego Hero is that there's not much to distract you on the page. It's just a blank page with the Tsumego. No, not a bunch of text everywhere. Just a little bit for who made the website and stuff, but that's about it. Normally it's this one. If we play over here, we're just dead. So we have to play over here. We have to block. I guess I should try the Tsumego Dragon thing again if I can do better this time. No co? Can I just capture the stones? Why not? Does that not work? Just capture 2 stones. It's big enough, right? Oh. Oh, this is one of those fun ones where you go like this. You want to recapture. They just have to be dead. We don't have to do much else. I like that one. I like that shape. Oh, nice double Atari here. So we have to play from this side in order to live. Because that's otherwise it's just no eyes there. I'm hearing noises in the background. It was the wind. Basically, actually, the wind. But it felt weird. I was like, what? What is that? Yeah, this should work. Nothing distracting here. Yeah, I don't think that's distracting. Compared to like, let's see. If we open up a random 101 Wei Chi problem, here's a 10Q problem. I feel like this is actually more distracting because there's all this stuff here. Serial number against mistaken, drop point distribution. I'm like, what is this stuff? And sometimes there's the whole comment thing that's shown as well. And you see all that stuff, and I think it's a little bit more distracting. I hate these small problems like this, by the way. These are so annoying. That's a different issue. It's a different issue. Tsumego Dragon. I think Tsumego Dragon's mostly fine in that regard. I'll do the daily challenge after these. Oh, I already did 20. What am I doing? I can stop that now. I'll do Tsumego Dragon now, I guess. We'll try the daily challenge again. Recent mistakes in taking eyes. I think that's what that means, right? The rest of them I have mistakes in, but I have the difficulty taking eyes. Daily challenge. Yeah, Tsumego Hero. Yeah, you have to. That's real reading. Tsumego Hero suppresses comments and tags until you solve it. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, okay. People did a little bit better this time. They got these 2 problems wrong, but the rest of them were okay. Not that many people did it yet, but still, these last 4 problems seem to be the thing that most people have an issue with. All right, let's try this one. Okay, just capture. Why is it off center? And like this one, there is nothing to distract you, technically. So that's good. We're just alive here, though, so we're good. There's no time limit, right? Can I do this one? If I do this one and they Atari, we just capture the stone, so it doesn't change much. Yay. First ones are supposed to be really easy, so we should be good to go. Huh. Can we do it from here? That should be fine. Yep. I told you it should be fine. Doesn't mean I was right, but I just told you it should be. I think we can just turn and it's dead. Basically. It's not exactly dead, though. I guess we'd want to extend first. Because if they connect, then we can play over here. If they do this one, then we Atari. So we have to extend first. And now it's already dead. Okay. Now we're getting to the last 4. These are the really hard ones. So let's see if we can even solve them at all. This is the real test. This looks really weird. I want to play here right away. I don't know if it works, but this is my instinct already. If we push and then Atari, that does look good, but they're just gonna give up these 2 stones directly. So if we attach here first, when they connect, do we care about those stones still? I think we can go down. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the corner. Maybe possible. Oh no, they need 2 moves to make it 4 in a row in the corner. So I think that actually works. So the only question is if they play G8 when we do this one. But I think if they do that, we just Atari here and we're fine. So this one, if they connect underneath, we could capture directly. And if they connect here, we can still push down. Yeah, it seems a little too small on the screen. I agree. Yeah. And this doesn't always do what I want it to do. This plus thing. You see, it doesn't do what I want it to do. Like it zooms in a weird spot. I think this just work. Oh, that's just dead if we capture here. Oh, okay. Yeah, and yeah, the zoom in thing doesn't work right. I feel like if they're going to do this blank screen where you see nothing, it needs to be as big as possible on the screen. And I do know they have an app, right? So there is an app. So maybe on your phone or something, this would look fine, or whatever you can get it on. But yeah, it does feel like wrong. And this is my small screen too. This is my 1080p screen and not my 1440 screen. So on that one, it's even smaller. And it looks even more weird. So we need to live here, I'm guessing, right? I like this move. I don't know if it works. Yeah. So if we do this, we do the simple move first, right? Simple move first. We play over here. Nope, I'll be taking that lap. Yeah, that's normal. I'm gonna do some work on my laptop, cat. Nope. We do this one, they can cut, right? If we go down, then they can Atari and kill. So we'd have to attach here, then they can Atari, and then they can Hane, right? We need to be able to play this one in Sente, in some way. They cut and we play here in Sente, right? So we need like a clamp cut thing. We need something over here. Cut looks like it has a better chance of working, but it doesn't seem like it does work. And just directly, I'm already dead if I connect directly. Hmm. Yeah, this one's a hard one. I probably won't have a good answer for it. So I'm not exactly sure how to prevent the thing because there's nothing we can do on the other side, right? There's nothing we can do over here. This is too solid of a connection. The only thing that really has a weakness is this Hane in the corner. It's the only thing that really has any sort of weakness here. So maybe if we Hane here first, they extend, that doesn't change anything for me, right? It does change something, right? So if we do this one, they cut, we can make the eye here, and because when they throw in on this side, it doesn't do anything because we can capture right away. But they can Atari from underneath instead. Or I guess when we connect here, when they throw in, we still have to answer, right? So we have to connect this side, and then they can still just Atari from the other side. So it doesn't really matter. So we have to use it in some way to make it work, but I don't know how. I guess it might be like just cut directly, and then if they Atari, we Atari back, and Atari again, and then when we connect here, it works. Maybe that's the only thing I can really think of. And then if they extend, we have to push, and then we Hane here, so that they can't do anything when we do this. That's all I got. Nope, nothing. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. That's all I got. We'll see what the actual answer is afterwards. That is one thing I've been liking about Tsumego Dragon. You have been able to check the answers afterwards. So there's another one of those problems I don't know the answer to, of course, but because these last few problems are supposed to be like high level. The last 4 problems are supposed to be high level problems, and I'm really bad at those. I think being able to read like a 5-dan problem is not the same as being able to play like a 5-dan. So yeah, Tsumego rankings are weird. I want to just do this one, co. If they pull back, we pull back, cut, throw in, they make 2 eyes, right? So we have to do this way first. And then we're threatening to capture here, right? It seems like the best possible chance, throwing over here so we can capture the 2 stones. But if he connects, we have to Hane here and still try to capture from this side. So if they block from this side, it seems like it's not going to work necessarily, but we can play on the inside here. And then we just need to reduce the liberty or reduce the eye in some way. Yeah, I feel like I need this one first. And we still need to play over here somehow. Do we want to do this one first too? No, I don't think I don't think that part matters too much. Oh, maybe it does matter a little bit. Maybe it matters a little bit. No. We'll look at it later. My other thought was attach in the corner first, so we'll see if that was right or not. Oh, this one black to play? Is this one easy? Is this one easy? I have to ask that again, okay? But yeah, like, what's the point of doing the whole 19 by 19 on here? Just cut it off here and show me that part of the problem. What's going on? I plus over here now. Excuse me. But now it's too close. Now it's too close. So it's a minus again. It feels like there's sort of only one move here. And then we have to connect over here. Oh, it's just not working? What? Wait, how is that not dead? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Show me that one again. Explorer. So it's just they want the recapture on that side. I was looking at the other thing, though. I thought that this was probably still fine. I guess they can throw in now. They can throw in now. Yeah, they can throw in. Okay. Okay. And then if we do the other way, it doesn't work. Okay. So it was the capture underneath instead. I thought this one was good enough. This one, let's see. I think this is still probably a one of the answers. I'll attach there instead. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because there's this, this throw in here. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I was trying too much to make the thing on the left side work. That was what I was doing. I really wanted something over here to work. And in order for it to work, I needed this move at some point. So I started with that move instead. Yeah. I think that was probably the big mistake there. Okay. That one was actually workable. Oh, this one, yeah. This is the only one I don't have an idea of. The other two I had an idea, but this one I didn't have an idea. I thought cut was something that could work, and I thought because clamp after they connect, I think it already doesn't work. Hane. I guess there's like a ko if they Atari, but if they just extend, I feel like that didn't work. But maybe I was just wrong. It is clamp. They connect. And then it's fine. Oh, yeah. It is the shape that I said worked. This is the shape that I said worked, but I didn't. For some reason, I thought the clamp didn't work this way. I thought, for some reason, I was thinking that they didn't have to block here. But yeah, they do have to block here. This is an eye in the corner if you don't block, right? There's this push and turn. And it's a corner eye. Yeah. Okay, so these ones are actually manageable overall. These ones were manageable. I did see what the end shape was for this one. I just want to try to get to it. This one, I could have probably solved. I could have probably solved that one. They can't cut the clamp? Oh, yeah. Let me show you. Yeah. So if they... I go to explore. If they cut the clamp, then now when we cut here, this move is Sente, and we are able to live. Well, they need to not play that move. They need to capture. There we go. And then we're able to live. We get the free move to live. Yeah. So I knew that worked, but for some reason I didn't notice that they had to play here. I don't know why. I think I should have solved that one probably. I probably could have solved all of them this time, but yeah. Like I did see that a lot of the time when you do this, I didn't think about this move, but a lot of the time when you do this, you can have this sort of shape here. And now we can just make sure we're connected on this side. Right. As long as you make that 4 shape, you can either recapture or you can save the other side to make sure they don't make that eye. So I should have probably been able to do that, yeah. I think yesterday the problems were much harder. Okay. So those were from Chojikun Advanced, which is what I'm going to be working on next. After I'm done with this elementary one, which I only have a little bit left. I have like 160 problems left. This says 53.5, so 160. So we're getting there. We're almost done. We're going to be done with everything. Oh. Gotta stretch a little bit. Black to kill. Well, we have to do something on this side. Yeah, I think we can just throw in first, maybe? No throwing in first doesn't work. They Atari from behind, right? So we play this one first and they Atari us. We have to do this one, and then they're alive, right? It's actually more complicated than I thought it was going to be. So we have to play from this side then. So we can throw in here. I want it to be different. KGS is yelling at me. There we go. I forgot it does that. But it doesn't like you too much. It doesn't like people too much. This one, they play from here. It's the same type of shape, but it's a little bit different in this case. Looks like we need to just throw in first. Then here. Order matters for this one, yeah. It's like a almost symmetrical shape, but there's no middle point, but we have this move here at K19. This gets rid of one of the eyes, potentially. So do we want to actually play the same move on the other side, C19? Or do we need to do something else? Like this type of move? That's a slightly weird one. Can we just Atari first? If they connect, we throw in, right? So they have to play from the inside. Huh. There's like a Ko shape. I can make a Ko. I just don't know if Ko's good. Maybe it's fine. Because like if we want to play here, but they can play over here first, that's no good. So we have to play over here first. And if they block, we Atari. If they block underneath, then it's Ko. If we go down, they live. So I feel like Ko is probably fine. Okay. This one's different. This one's a bit different because there's a liberty missing. Does it make it the same? Is the same? Feels like it's not too different, honestly. I feel like with the liberty missing, usually you get a worse result, right? So if we throw in here an Atari, it's still the Ko. So it feels like it's basically the same shape, right? Is there any difference from that liberty? Any actual difference from the liberty? I'm not sure. I think it's the same. Okay, it is the same. Let's do a review. Is there another one? There's the same thing. It's a Ko still. Okay. Is it better to extend down to do the Ko? Maybe it is. Maybe it's better to do extend down because you're not throwing in. It's probably the same on the other one, right? This is why looking at the answers is sometimes good. We can still extend down here. Yeah, it's the same exact answer on both sides. So yeah, and extending down is definitely better for the co. You're still capturing first both times, but you didn't throw a stone in for the second one. So I'll keep that in mind. Oh, punch my desk. Oh, we can just Atari from underneath and push. Yeah. Oh, this one, huh? I guess the same thing. Yeah, we can just connect underneath. This sort of stuff actually happens more often than you'd think, like in Q games for sure, where you could connect underneath or take advantage of their liberties like this. Do I have a copy of Dokukun's All About Life and Death? I don't think I do. I can check. If I have one on like my computer, for example. Go to Fox here. There we go. We're good to go. Let me see. So I might have one in my Go folder, but I don't know if I have that for sure. Yeah, I don't think I have that. Yeah, it might be available somewhere though. Yeah, might be available somewhere. I'm sure I've seen it before though. The All About Life and Death. I know I've seen that one before. Oh, I want to do this one. This one they capture. They don't have to do that. Then they can do this one. So we have to extend first, and then capture. Looks good. Oh, you know what? I didn't think of that. Yeah, that does look good. That does look pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you win. I thought if we captured here, they could just capture directly, right? So maybe we have to do it a different way. Yeah, we have to go from underneath, I guess, is the better way to do it. And then we could extend. Yeah. Yeah. Now we can extend. And yeah, now we can extend again. Yeah. Underneath Atari is something I don't always see. It's a good one to remember. All right, let's see here. Oh. Oh, nice. Looks like it's actually available on just Amazon. All About Life and Death and All About Life and Death Volume 2. You never really find that sort of stuff on Amazon very easily. Huh, that's cool. Yeah, I've never gone through it, so I don't know if it's good or not. 5 stars for content, 2 stars for print quality. Apparently really bad print quality. Yeah, it looks like you can get it though. Tsumego. Okay, is it the same? No, it's not the same. Okay. I was kind of curious. But now I know. I'd be happy to send me a digital copy if you like. Okay. I enjoyed it in particular because of the fact it states that it's not meant to be used like life and death books. Instead, he recommends just picking problems in no particular order. Oh, okay, okay. My favorite one for just getting better at reading so far is the Trouble Master. That one is my favorite. And my second favorite so far is Diabolical. So I'm gonna buy the physical book for this one. This one's my second favorite. Because it gives you a full board and it says who to play. So black has to win in every position. So they need to be alive over here. They need to make sure this is alive as well. They need to make sure this is alive as well. And like this one over here is alive. And it's only one move to play to make all of them alive. So you have to make sure you read out everything perfectly or as best you can. And some of them are more straightforward shapes. Like this one here looks like it's more straightforward shapes. Like more common types of shapes that you should know about. And then black to win all positions. They just need to play one move to kill white in every position. And by one move, I mean the first move kills one group and the other groups are already dead. But you have to prove that they're already dead. So I liked that one a lot. And then the Trouble Master is a similar idea where it's a full board thing. But you just have to read the board for black and for white and decide if there's anything that can happen anywhere. So I like that one a lot. Some of them are diabolical, yes. Black to live, okay. This looks like a thing where I can play here, and that is, at minimum, Seki-like. At minimum. So is there anything else we can do? Yeah, study on those things that interest you, yeah. It does sound interesting. I may check it out. Oh, man. I'm kind of tired today for some reason. And yesterday. And the day before. I actually think I know why. It's not a some reason thing. So I know this is a Seki for sure. A Seki or alive, depending on what they do. But can we do some other way first? I know it says 8Q, so it's probably just this answer, but we want to read the other area first, right? If we do this one and they go over here, or they hane, we make an I, so we're good. So they have to take away the I. And then we play here, and I think it ends up being the same. So let's do the middle. That doesn't work. They had to play on the other side, right? Any move works. Yeah, it looked like a lot of moves potentially worked. So we wanted to play the fun one. Should do this one and try to make something happen. Or they should connect on the inside. Try to make it more fun. But at the minimum there was like a Seki in there. And then anything else just was nice. A temporary cure, but it'll help with the symptoms. Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's what the weekend's for. I rest on the weekends. Oh, okay. That's yeah. So just something that you're supposed to relax and just check out for fun. Is more so what he's sort of talking about here. Yeah, this is just a book he wants you to enjoy. A Tsumego he wants you to enjoy. Interesting. Doesn't quite work that way, but it's kind of cool. Yeah. And the Trouble Master one, that's the one I think is slightly better, but it's a similar idea. We can just go to Tsumego. We can just go to Amazon and look at it. It should be fine. The cover actually shows you what problem. This is actually what the problems look like in this book. Yeah. So you have to find out where the issues are. So like maybe you feel like there might be something with the cutting points here. So you have to just read that out and see if it works. And maybe you think there's something wrong in the bottom left. Maybe you can get some extra end game, or maybe something's dead, right? It's the same over here. There's a throw in here that if they connect, we can go down and kill. So they have to capture. And is it good enough to just Atari, or can we get more with this Atari and go down, right? There's a lot of like little tiny details like that. Maybe we can throw in over here, Atari, and then we can capture the whole thing. And you're reading it for both players. So if there's anything in Black's area too, like there's this Atari here, there's an Atari here, and an Atari here. It looks like they're all connected over here though, but maybe there's a way to capture these stones when we Atari and go down, and there's another Atari, and then there's a cut here. Right? Maybe there's something there, right? We have to try to figure that out. So yeah, you read it for both sides, especially like this Atari, to just capture some stones on this side. And then afterwards, part of the Tsumego is just finding the areas that might have issues, and the other part of the Tsumego is solving it. And so that's why I really like this one, yeah. And Diabolical is more straightforward in that regard. Five days. Well, I'm not streaming like a huge amount every day, right? This week, I just also I've been working on something else unrelated to Go, and I think that's actually what it really was. It wasn't really Go related. Like I'm not really tired from Go. I'm tired from just doing other stuff. Anyway, I gotta go back to this problem. Huh? This is kind of a weird problem. White to kill, huh? Can we like push an Atari? The Atari is from behind. We capture and turn, and they Atari, and then we Atari again. Then we connect, and they're not alive. That one's actually kind of interesting if that works. But this is just something I do to myself, where I get excited about working on something else, like a new project or a new thing, and I work on that. Put a lot of time into that. No, if I was streaming 8 hours a day or something, I would for sure want to not do that for 5 days a week. I'm not good at that. I want this to work this way, because if we do the other way, I think it just doesn't work. I think we have to go this way, and we have to Atari and turn. Oh, what? Do we have to just capture then? Capture first? No? Okay, now I'm just confused. Isn't that still... Oh, okay, good point. Yeah. That's why I'm not doing that's why I'm not doing like 4-hour streams and 5-hour streams, right? And I was doing a stream also Friday nights, but I stopped doing that one. Yeah, so making sure that I'm not doing too much like that. I'll maybe push and block right away, because if they Atari still, we can still come underneath. If they capture, we still do this. So maybe push and block and then Atari. There we go. Yeah. And like this week, instead of playing a bunch of games, I've been just doing Tsumego and watching games instead. And then I'm just playing games if I want to off stream, because like yeah, that's sort of been to help with that sort of stuff. Hey Paige, how you doing? We're just messing around and talking about random stuff, like normal. That's what my stream's about, basically. Just chatting and doing random stuff. I don't know if you saw this though. This is a good, since you're writing Go related stuff. If you saw this book, Bridge Across the Sky, by Freeman Ng. I said it's a he had the book vetted by me and Nick Sabicki, but he does a pretty good job with writing. It's like a long form poem type of thing. Yeah, you can't have water while you work. What? I say do they not want you to be drinking water while talking to people on the phone? Only in between calls or something like that, or they say something more extreme because that's a bit silly and stupid. Yeah, like I know we on a bright side I did get a copy from him, which was cool, signed and everything. I'm very happy about it. It was a lot of fun. But I know when I worked at one of my call centers, we weren't allowed to bring anything in. Only drinking food during break. Yeah, that's they're I think legally they are not allowed to stop you from drinking water. So they are being a bit excessive there. But they can stop you from drinking like soda and stuff like that on the floor because if you spill something like soda, you could ruin all your equipment, right? But yeah. I know, like when I worked at one of the call centers, we weren't allowed to bring anything in with us, and we had to make sure we didn't leave with anything as well. So if we brought something in, we had to throw it out on the way in. We could still have water and stuff though, but we could throw it out on the way in. We couldn't write anything down because it was a military bank thing, so we couldn't write anything down. And if we did, we had to make sure we threw that all away. So we're strict in that regard, but we were allowed to have water and stuff like that as long as we weren't while we were talking, right? Okay, okay. Yeah, snap photos too. Yeah. Um, yeah, they had someone monitoring every call for sure. They definitely had someone monitoring every call and watching everybody as well. They had people walking around watching and making sure we were doing what we were supposed to do and all that. And then of course they had cameras up and they probably even had a webcam thing. But only a month won't be too bad. Do you at least get a break every 2 hours or so? Work from home? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, so I guess I know what they're trying to do then. If you're doing it from home, yeah, yeah, they're trying to stop you from doing things they don't want you to do because they can't control you properly. We get promoted to a normal job, yeah, yeah, rite of passage. I don't know. That's just kind of seems like a bit silly, but if you can go on for a month and you get the thing you want to do, maybe that's good enough. But yeah, it is a bit silly. Push. We block, and we can Atari from either side because we have one Liberty on either side, so we should be fine. Yeah, yeah. That's a it seems a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, but I've never done any work from home, uh, normal job stuff. But I can 100% understand if you're on a call, they don't want you just drinking something in the call. And we had a lot of rules about what we weren't allowed to say. I know that. Can we do something like this? Looks like we can. Oh, oh, maybe we can't. Maybe we can't do that. We have to just do it this way somehow. Hmm. Yeah, temporary position, better, more permanent position. But what do they mean by better is a good question, Paige, right? What do they mean by better? I guess that's Seki. That should work. Yeah, that should be fine. I was right. Never mind. We're all good. We're all good. Uh, this one. Oh, it's your presentation thing. Okay. I think our rule for water was about yeah was our rule for any drinks was basically just about if we were going to spill it on our stuff basically. They didn't care about anything else. So like don't spill it on your stuff and don't put it anywhere. Like don't drink it while you're talking to someone. So that just doesn't sound right. Like it doesn't sound good. Okay, living. We can probably do this one. This one looks good. Looks good enough. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, people are not going to accept that too easily for sure. They're like I said, dropping like flies after they heard the comment. Yeah. Oh man, feels like we want to do this one. So we're back to some of the easy problems over here again, which is kind of nice. Oh, can we just push first? Oh, black and white to play. Yeah, yeah, good point. I'm like, isn't this just dead? Wait a minute. It's the same problem as before, but we have a different slightly different position. And then this one we go this way. All right. Feels seckish. Yeah, yeah. I was pretty sure that was a Seki. I think I've seen that one before. But there's a couple more problems and we're done with this stuff anyway. Aha. This one's a more interesting looking one. I'm not sure if it's easier or harder or anything, but it's more interesting looking. Black to kill. Oh. Can't we just attach and it's like they can't approach from either side? Oh, daily pay. Okay, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's something that I thought was actually kind of nice for the delivery jobs. Like Brandon does one, and a lot of them were daily pay except for Amazon Flex or whatever it's called, and that one that was weekly. But you were guaranteed a lot more money. Like there's a couple of days where he signs up for the routes, but they don't need him, but they pay him anyway. And so I think that's pretty cool. This one we can just extend down here and they can't approach us from either side, right? So we're good. Never heard of daily pay before. You can't drive by, yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're actually like really great jobs. Um, but at the same time, it's also up to you, right? So it's like, yeah. Like, but I'm in a very, very small town. So for me, you have to work extra hard if you want to make money with those types of jobs. Want to make enough money from those types of jobs. So like as a side sort of thing, it's good. But as your main job, it becomes a little bit difficult. Oh, this one's kind of an interesting one as well. I'm gonna go player with incredibly cheap rent. It definitely makes it easy. Yeah, if your rent's really cheap, then yeah, it makes it of course way easier. But yeah, and with a Go player, you actually don't really need to buy that many things, just normal everyday life stuff, right? But like, you don't need to buy a new Go board or a new thing every week or something, and you can save up for one if you really want a nice one, right? It's not like they're coming out with a new technology for a Go board or something like that every day. Now, some people may resent that remark because they like to buy new Go boards all the time, but that's a separate issue. Okay, that's a separate thing. Anyway, uh, I feel like I can just play here, right? This just works. And if they block here, we play here. You haven't upgraded to the new high board 17? No, no, not yet. I've been working on it. Okay, I haven't gotten there yet. We're still a little behind the times here, but don't worry about it. We'll make it. We'll make it eventually. We can just Atari here. This looks like it works. Yeah. That's one thing that like I had to learn when I was doing audio engineering stuff. You don't have to buy all the new microphones, and you don't have to buy all the new technology that comes out. Though it's really exciting when a new piece of gear comes out, and you kind of look at it. You're like, this does something that's slightly different from what I currently have. I should definitely get it. I didn't do that too much, so I don't have like a bunch of gear or anything, but it was very, very tempting. And even with guitars and stuff, right? You're so tempted to do stuff. I want to do this one. I don't think it's good, but I want to do it anyway. Maybe it works actually, though. Maybe it does work. Can we do it from this side instead? They connect, we cut, they go underneath, and we do like something over here to take liberties away, but doesn't quite work. So I want this wedge to work. Maybe it does work. Maybe the wedge does work. Wedge it. That's all I got. I didn't think of anything else. I got nothing else. It's not even a co or anything. I just wanted a wedge. Okay. I didn't actually sit there and read it. I just really wanted this one to be a move. And I don't think it's a move. We'll do this. Okay, there we go. I didn't actually think that worked. Okay. Now I should try to read it now. Oh, all right. Actually, kind of cool. Cool. I was thinking B2 might actually be an answer still. But I don't think that one works. I don't think that one does work. Oh, I guess it does. It does work. It does work, I think. Maybe it actually does work. Because when we play this one, it'll be like a co shape. And they don't want to have to play that co. Is the answer co? Co seemed like the answer, yeah. Hey, Liz, how you doing? I guess didn't say hi to Suga Dintas, but hello as well. I feel like I want this one to be the oh, you're right. Does that work? Well, maybe I needed to do that one first. Oh, you're right. You're right. I need to do that one first. That was my bad. Mr. Past, hello. The order was super important. Yeah. I think we need to do it this way. Yeah, that was my bad. Oh, we can play here, I guess, first. We don't need to do this one. We need to play here, I guess. Then we can capture back, yeah. Careful with the order. Yeah. That was my bad. Wasn't paying enough attention to it. Well, oh well. I saw the end shape, but I just didn't play it in the right order. We're almost done with these. I'm guessing Mr. Pass was potentially a raider. Yeah. Thanks for the raid. Coming with 5 people. I don't have any things, any notifications or anything on, but I probably should turn them on this screen. I just haven't done it yet. I'm just lazy. That's basically it. I'm just lazy. White to play to live? I want to just do this one. Does that not live? I have to double check now. Guitar's from underneath, and we're still alive. Lehane here, and we just go down. We're good. We can just live with this one. We can Atari this side. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that was a cool problem though. I liked that problem, that previous one with the co. That was actually a cool answer. First instinct's always taking the eye, but in this case, no, we do have enough liberties. Yeah, we should be fine. Oh, maybe we don't have enough liberties. If they Atari and extend here, we can't Atari from behind, so we actually cannot do it that direction. This way, they throw in, we connect, and then we can Atari. That should be fine. Any other special move here that I would need to worry about before I just click? D18 is fine. D19 is what we're looking at, so we should be fine this way. Okay, we're good to go. Oh, that was no, we're doing one more. Yeah, it's 721 because it's 801 problems. Yeah, okay. I always forget about that. I almost forget about that. Oh, black to live here with the that potential Hane stuff on the corner side. This is one of those that I'm not comfortable with because I feel like I'm just dead. Is there a way to kill or something with that? That'd be interesting. So it looks like we might be wanting to force them to play moves that they don't want to play. Like if we do this one, and if they do Hane on this side, we go in here and here and here, and then we Atari. Oh, hey, how you doing? Was everyone joining now? uh, yeah. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. I just need to double check to make sure there's not something else that's wrong. Like they can play somewhere else, right? If they play anywhere else, I think I can make a Seki, right? If we do this one, they play in here, we go here, they jump here, we go down. But then we have to do this one in Sente, I guess, right? So if they play in here, we have to play this one first, and then we do that one. No, we can play that one last. It should be fine to play that one last. Okay. So it should be okay to do this one this way. S4 then Q2. Yeah, I don't think we want to play S4. I think that gets rid of our this thing here. We may need to worry about this Liberty. Yeah. I think we want this one. And then if they play here, we want to do this Atari thing. Oh, I need to do it the other way at that point though. That was my bad. I clicked it way too quickly. But yeah, we wanted to do the Hane and stuff on this one here. So it depends on which direction they play. Yeah, that was my bad to click it so fast. Yeah, this way then. We do want this sort of thing, but we want this Hane this time. And we can throw in. So it's like this one, then we can Hane first or throw in first. I think throw in first. And then Atari should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it just depends on the move they play. Because now we want this one versus the other one. Because if they play this one, they get rid of the liberties on this side, and it's no longer a Seki. Yeah. So this one, and then the Seki shape. That one's actually a cool one to learn from. I think that's cool. I reckon you're about to end. Not literally about to end, but yeah. Basically. This one's actually kind of a nice one because it sort of teaches you both of the techniques at the same time. It's actually kind of a nice way to do it, because I think a lot of them would be like this one first, and then we have to try to figure out how to do it. And I think it would be like we'd have this Hane already for some reason. Like we'd have like this sort of position, because now they can't do this one, right? This would be like the normal Tsumego here. So now they have to play over here, and you connect and make the Seki. And the other one would be what they already had this one somehow. Would the Hane matter? I don't know how they'd set that one up exactly, but how I would have it set up, but there'll probably be another move somewhere here. I can't remember how it would look, but yeah. Usually it's two separate problems, so it's nice to see that as like a problem from this direction. That's cool. We're almost done with all the intermediates. We're doing it real slowly, but just this many problems here, then 60 more after that, and that's it. And then we can move on to the advanced, which I'm not looking forward to. I am looking forward to. Yeah. That's what I said. That's what I mean. I am looking forward to it. Yep. Oh, the Fiddleminger. Hello. That's a great name. See how Goshi's doing. 85 problems. Good job, Goshi. Oh, Sun Tzu. He probably shouldn't be here. Some funny names here. See if I recognize anyone else. Go Dave did some problems today. I wonder what he's working on Tsumego here. I guess I could check, but last time I saw him on here, he was doing the end game problems more than anything else. And that's mostly what I saw him do. I can probably close this one here. See if there's anything new over here for fun. Now that we've refreshed the page, nothing. Okay. The Supreme Player League is supposed to be today, but I don't know if they're doing it today or not. And the French Go Federation is doing something. Hisoka H. Oh, yeah, Hisoka. I know Hisoka. Yeah, I think I might try to do some Tetsuji and then stop probably. So I wanted to go through the rest of these, but I was sort of clicking through them and not doing them properly. My accuracy was still fine, but I was sort of clicking through and not doing it properly. Not a huge amount, but... So when you're doing Tsumego on your own, you do it a lot faster than when you're just chatting. So even though I have been doing Tsumego for like almost an hour and a half, I haven't actually been doing Tsumego for an hour and a half. I think it's just the S2 move, but maybe not, because you capture in the corner. If I remember it right, if I'm seeing it right, it's like this one, this one, this one, this one. Then if they play from the outside, you capture in the corner to capture. That was something I had a hard time seeing a long time ago. I definitely remember that. I definitely remember when I was trying to solve this before. I was like, oh no, I'm just out of liberties. Because I was thinking, oh no, I got to capture this way, but that doesn't work. I remember thinking that a long time ago. I do remember thinking that. That's how I remember some of the problems. Because I can remember how I was thinking badly in the problem. Black to play the best move. Oh, okay. You don't connect. That's usually not the best move. Usually you Atari over the other side. And we block. And if they cut, we capture. And then we can do something else. I don't know how far it'll want us to play, though. Does it want us to do this one? Just extend? Oh, I like the Atari. Usually the Atari's right. Because usually you do the Atari, they do this one. If they cut, you can capture back. And then you can still extend here. This is like a thing. And then if they back off, instead of cutting, then when you capture, you have really nice shape. This is a normal Tetsuji. But maybe it just wants you to not, just in general, not connect. Don't make the empty triangle. That's all it's really worried about here, is don't make the empty triangle. I'm not sure I like that one. Oh, my mouse is blinking at me. I guess I'll plug it in. It'll blink for a second, but it'll stop blinking anytime now. Still a bit of blinking. There we go. I usually have to charge it once a week, so it's not too bad. Oh, that's where I'm at. Okay. I was looking at my mouse. I was looking at the wrong screen for my mouse. I was like, wait a minute. This doesn't look right. What's going on over here? I also remember solving that other one the first time. Some of those problems we have to do with T1 throw, and yeah. Looks impossible when you forget the solution once you you never forget it. Yeah. This one too. You never really forget this solution either. Once you see this one, you're like, oh wait a minute, that's really cool. Take the liberty. I think the one that Frozen said was probably a better one. That collection Frozen told me about at the bottom here was one of the red ones. Tetsuji and real board positions. This one seemed like it was maybe the better one. Back to play the best move? Squeeze is what it wants me to do? I'm guessing that has to be it. If we just Atari, that's not very helpful. Squeeze is a much better move most of the time. And then I don't know if it wants us to do this one, or this. We'll do this one. Okay, let's see if it mattered at the end there. See if they cared about that. They didn't care. Okay, you can play on the bottom, you can play over here. Yeah, whatever worked. Okay. So one thing I really like about Tetsuji problems, they're sacrifice. We definitely want this one first. And if we're sacrificing, and do we want to usually you attach to sacrifice here, so that way you don't have the cutting point. But you could just, I think it doesn't matter in this case, but we do definitely want this one and the Atari here. Even if we're giving up these stones, I think that's a useful exchange. And then we could just Atari directly or attach. No reason to specifically do anything special here. I like attach and pull back, but if we want stronger shape, I think it's the tiger's mouth. But we'll see what it says. Okay, it does want that. Okay. So we'll go through a couple, then we'll look at the other one for fun. We'll just do 10, I guess. Not too many. Oh. So this one we just want Atari, Atari, and then push and Atari. Is that what it wants this time? Because we can't capture in the corner at all. Because sometimes it is good to Atari and then capture in the corner. But so we can't do that at all. I'm guessing we need to do this in the right order, I guess, right? Oh, what does it want us to do now? Like this? Okay, good. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Sacrifice again. See, in this case, I think it's a little bit different. I think this Hane would be nice. If they capture, then we can squeeze. And that's actually a really nice sacrifice already. And it's not just this one. Because I think we can turn and attach and capture and have cleaner shape on the outside. So I think I want to do this one and then turn and attach if they allow it. But I think getting all these moves for free would be really good. So I think I can do this side first. And then we can turn and attach here like this one. I guess it doesn't work because they can turn out first. So we do just have to push down. I wanted to do the other way. But I don't want to have to go back and defend like this. I wanted the other move. I guess they can push first, and we have, even if we double Hane, we have a bunch of cutting points, so it'd be too complicated. It would depend on the other stones. I'm coping, but that's not the point. I want it to be more fun than that. Best move here, huh? I don't like any move here. Huh. This way, I feel like this like lives in the corner in Sente. But we hurt the outside. We hurt the outside a lot, though. I don't want to hurt the outside that much, if I can help it. But I don't think like this push helps. I guess it does help. E18 maybe. I think they can still play here at G17, which is what I don't want them to do. E18 is not a bad move though, because of course if they do this one, we can Atari here and potentially capture stuff. But I think maybe it gets captured too easily. We Atari here and we're doing something nice. We push first, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. But I think D18 is like the proper shape for living in the corner. But I just wonder if I can get this one first. If they extend the corner, we'll have a little bit of an issue in the corner, I think. I mean, I'm probably asking for too much, honestly. Probably asking for too much anyway. But I think E18 doesn't quite work. I think in this case it's too much as well. But I really want to push here and then do this Atari. But if they extend up and I block it off and they turn and just go back to live, I guess they're not alive. And that's really complicated. So I think it's probably just this one. It's too complicated. So I'm guessing it's the simpler move. Yeah, because what I really want, when they play here, they're going to do this one. And I think that hurts the outside a little bit here. Right? So it depends on if these stones are... What about E18? Yeah, no need to worry about E18, yeah. We just capture, and then we're alive in the corner already. But I just don't really want to damage these stones, because I probably want to be running out with these later to attack this side. That's what it feels like. So I want to play here and then do this one. And then if they cut here, that's a little bit different feeling. because there's a possibility of me running that stone out, just not just an Atari or something in a different way. And the follow-up for the stone is much more Sente. Right, so like this is much more Sente. Because there's this Atari and Connect and stuff. Yeah, they're not going to cut right. Like right now, they can do that, right? I'm just talking about in the future. So that's why I want it in this direction, basically, is because in the future, if they try to cut, it's going to be bad. So they would definitely be connecting or something first. But we'd be jumping out here, and then there's this sort of a fighting thing. It just depends on the ladder, of course, I guess. But I just like this shape a little bit more than this one. But I guess it's not too different. I'm just trying to be more greedy, basically. I'm just being more greedy. And this one, yeah, this one doesn't quite work. Right, I did that one, and then this one, just capture. You can live in the corner, but it doesn't quite work. The real more important thing, oh, here's KGS yelling at me again. There we go. The real more important thing, I think, is how'd you get in this situation? The other thing I was thinking of is like, if they did this one, this is annoying. If I block through here, can I live? Can I kill first? So yeah, that was no good. Yeah, I looked at the 18 because it's a test problem. Yeah. That's the only reason I tried to read it out more, is like because in a game, I think like the flow of the game actually dictates a lot of the moves. So like if I played to get that corner thing, then obviously I'm just playing in the corner right away. But if I was trying to do something else, then I'd be looking at a different move, right? So it just depends. Black to play the best move for good shape. I want to just do this one. Okay, we're good. And this will be the last one here. Then we'll look at the real board one, see if I can even solve one. We're just going underneath is usually fine. Do we just want to connect? Or capture? Connect, I think, is a little bit better. Yeah. We're looking for the best shape, best type of move like that. So that's what we're focused on there. White still needs to run away and try to live. But I guess they can capture first and then run to make it so that some of the Liberty things don't work. So they should be fine. Just barely fine. And now let's look at this one here. I did these ones already, so see if I can remember these first few problems, because I was just checking them out. I do remember this one. This one I tried to be too complicated with what I was trying to do. This was test G's in real board positions. Apparently, Ilya recommended this for Frozen Soul, a Raven, whatever you want to call him. This one was you just have to cut. Or just a nice cut, basically. I guess I should have given you a little bit more time to look at it yourself. I was just going to go through the answer, but see if I could remember it. But yeah. We'll do that with the next one. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What did I do there? Anyway, we can look at it again. Oh, that's on the other side of the board. There we go. Yeah, it is a cut to try to cut off these 3 stones. So yeah. No, this is the normal cut. This is just a cut across the knight's move. You figured that one out, but it took you forever? Oh, yeah. I figured it out, but I was wanting to try to do something better, and it wasn't better. This one. Oh, this one. I like this one. Yeah, this one's a good one. This is basically, I guess black dies technically, right? But even in a game where you're not trying to kill, you can get something cool here. This is the one I figured out the quickest when I was going through these first couple problems. Because I already knew the answer. I could tell. I could just tell what the answer was. I hadn't seen it before, but I already knew. I already had my idea. I'll just wait another second or two. You don't remember? Well, the thing to keep in mind, right, is what do we want to try to accomplish here, right? This is why I was able to figure out the answer really easily. But what do we want to try to accomplish here? We want to try to see if we can cut off these stones. But more importantly, this like the amount of stones needed on the second line in order to live is like 7 in a row, and they need Sente after that too. So you can sort of pressure them by reducing them into a smaller livable shape, or not livable shape, because you give Sente. But even if you don't do that, I think like all I was really thinking about, since this is Tesuji instead of killing, I was thinking what way could I get good end game? I think that's really what I was thinking about, right? And when you're trying to get good end game, you do your best to kill the group. Yeah, you do your best to kill the group. Not quite. That'd be 8 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8. No, 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 in a row here. Double checking. So we want one. Get rid of one more, basically. I was going to show the answer now, but yeah, it's attach here. Because if they block from the other side, we can capture that stone, and then they only have 7 in a row, and they need to go and live right away. And we've already captured something. They can cut off this side if they don't connect. And then now we can cut them off by playing over here. And this is where we just need to make sure we're killing something. We can just connect back, and we can Hane. And we can Hane this side, whichever one we want to do. We'll do this one. Already dead. That was the idea of if we get this one and they play here, and then they connect here, this is not enough space in a row, not enough line in a row to be alive. So we have this one. You see that it's, yeah, definitely not enough space here. They needed Sente. They needed to play over here and here at the same time. So they actually can't do that. They have to like play here, and you at minimum you get this move, and they still need to just be alive. At minimum, you get to cut off half of it. That's good enough. So I like that one. I like that one a lot. Oh yeah. This one was a connection. How to connect everything here. This one wasn't too hard overall in comparison to the other ones. I think the other ones are technically like a little bit harder to read out. Maybe not the first one. I guess yeah, it's just the second one was a little harder to read out, but this one I feel like as long as you're just focused on connecting, you're fine. If you try to focus on anything else, you're not fine. Basically. Yeah, K4 screams at you. Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, because if you play anything else, they just cut, right? No, and none of the other moves actually even try to connect very well. Yeah, it is just K4. K4 is good. But we have to make sure to not worry about trying to save everything, yeah. Try to hard from the side. We can actually recapture too. If we recapture, they go over the top. Then we're cut. So we have to like go up one more time. Go turn here maybe. You need more of this type of problem? Yeah. K5 directly. Yeah, if we play K5 and they cut here, we recapture. That doesn't seem very good because they can cut it. They can continue to cut us off here on the outside. So we have to play at the very minimum L5 if we're going to do that. Because then if they cut, when we capture, it's an Atari, and they don't have time to do this one, so they'd have to connect, then we could capture. So it'd be like this shape here, and then we can turn here and stay connected. Yeah, K5 is a little bit too loose. A little bit too loose. Yeah, now when they do this one, they could just extend. Yeah. Corner's cut off, middle's cut off. Doesn't mean anyone's dead yet, but it looks like someone's going to die. These are a nice little refresher. Oh, yeah. This one this one got me. I thought I read it right, and I technically did, but then I did it in the wrong way. Like, my idea was fine, basically. Yeah, so we have to use our stone at K16. That's actually the important part, is that this stone is actually important to try to kill. I was trying to do a different Tesuji, where you Atari, you push, and then you jump. But in this case, it doesn't work. In this case, you have to Atari, push, throw in Atari, and push again, and then attach instead to use this stone. Something like this one. It's technically not hard to read all the way out, but yeah, this one's a more this one got me, because I was thinking about a different Tesuji where when you Atari here and you don't throw in right now, you have to push first, and then you can jump. But then the idea was that if you do this one and they wouldn't be able to escape. But there was a different situation. It was a different, not the same one. That one, there was a lot more reading with that one. I don't remember if I solved this one though. I don't think I actually solved this one. I think I only did the first 4. This one's dark blue. Yeah. I didn't actually solve this one. So let's try. We'll try this one. One done. It's too much. Why did I play this way is my first question. What was my goal here? What was I trying to do? Whose turns it is black? Yeah. What was I trying to do? Why was I forcing them to surround my group? That seems like a mistake, right? Usually you don't want to do that. If you're cutting in a way that forces them to surround your group that's not alive yet, it's usually not good. Yeah, but why would I do that right now? I would rather separate first to make sure my group was fine. Actually, I don't even know how this whole thing happened, honestly. But if there's a cool Tesuji here, then maybe I would do it. Exactly. I'd do it because I'm fantastic at Tesuji. Yeah, exactly. That's the real reason. Because if I don't know the Tesuji, why would I do this? Why would I do it to myself? It feels like the only thing that might work also hurts me on the outside, which I don't like. Right, like a common answer here would be attach and Hane. And then if they Atari here and then Atari me here, we're capturing this bottom side, basically. But they get to capture the center, and I don't know if that's good or not. Nose attach doesn't look very good. Yeah, nose attach doesn't look good. But I was thinking just regular attach here. Attach and Hane is like normal move. Attach and cut, I guess, technically works, but that's too much as well. L5 and F5 are like candidate moves for you. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to be able to surround them for sure. We have too much weakness to surround. Record scratch. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. Yeah. I need that. I need a little soundboard to add some record scratches. Yeah. I feel like this is the move I would want to play if I got into the situation and I'm just giving something up, but I'm taking a lot of points. So this is the only thing I'm thinking about, but he just wants me to extend up, I guess. Oh, it's doing this one. Oh. Wait. Push. Well, now you're happy. I think so, but so I have to double check. I didn't think they'd do this one. Now I have to look at, does this one work? Can we do this? I think so. I think we can do this one now. What? It's dead though. How is that bad? It wants me to play from the other direction, I guess. But how is that bad? What the heck? Oh no, I captured a bunch of stones. That's a failure. The idea was to make you read the squeeze. Maybe, I think it might want to move from underneath instead. I think that's what it wants. They probably just didn't put all the right answers in yet. We'll try that again. Okay, yeah, I wanted the other move. Technically, that's the better move. It is technically better. I just didn't care. Is it the same thing? No, it's not. Let's do this one. Then push through. What does it want me to do here? Clearly better. Yeah, yeah. It is technically better because they have a move on the first line that they could play for free with the other variation. Whereas with the turning underneath, there's no move on the first line. That is better. But, yeah. Now I'm just messing around, okay? I'm just messing around at this point. That's not good. So we got this one figured out. Atari from underneath is really good. Right, because when you target for this side, they have M1. Yeah. And this one we have to push through, push through. We don't push through again. We have to just Atari or something. Atari down, I don't know if that works. Atari down could work. Could work. Just this one's fine, but Atari down, I'm guessing, is the move, yeah. Yeah, the first line Sente is mess. It is actually important, but yeah, after I just captured all that, it's probably too late. This probably doesn't matter at that point. So I did read it out right, technically, when I was trying to figure it out, but I thought I was trying to be too complicated. My move was right, but I was trying to be too complicated, which is what would happen in a real game. Actually, what happens in a real game is I go like this. Oh, I guess I have to do this one. Like, I'll read this out. I have to do this one, and then I have to do this one. And then when they're pushing through here, I'm able to capture these stones. And then when I got to here, I'd be like, wait a minute, I can just do this. After I played the move and they played their move, I'd be like, wait a minute, this just works. Then I'd play that one. I just went back on accident. It was my bad. I think that's how the strategy usually works in a real game. Yeah, I don't. The center stones, I guess, are that they're not important yet, right? But I guess it's good since black was weak. Yeah, it is good because we're getting a lot of points on the bottom, right? We're getting a lot of points on the bottom. We captured some of their stones, and the center stones aren't completely captured. They're still able to be used in some way. But yeah, it's not clear cut. We'll look at another one just for fun. 3 on. Maybe we don't look at this one. Black to play. Uh-oh. I'm gonna lose this one. What am I supposed to do? Are we cutting him? Yeah, it looks like a cut. Is it a good cut, though? I think they just live, right, after I cut them. But they're not alive on the outside, so Yeah, 04. I wasn't thinking about 04. I guess I could look at that. I was thinking just 05 directly. But 04 looks like it could work too. I'd have to read to see if that works or not. 04 is bad though? Okay, good. I think 05, and then if they block, you can then play 04 and then cut. We just need to make sure there's nothing over here that works. I think there's nothing over here that works, so we have this extra move here. Then after we've cut, they have to go back and live over here. But that can't be 3 Dawn, right? There has to be more to it, right? Maybe it's not even the cut. Maybe it's not even the cut. Maybe it's something else. No, it has to be the cut. That's all that makes sense to me. Bottom left is not alive, but it can live pretty quickly. And the middle group is able to escape towards the center very easily. And so if we can cut off white in the center here, that seems useful. So I think that has to be the move. Is there something else that I'm sort of missing here, though? Because I'd be happy to capture these stones. We can force the separation, right? Because if we just go down here and they don't block and they connect on the outside and then we push through, yeah, we captured these stones, but our group is still weak and their group's, I think, a little stronger. So maybe it could be that we're cutting right here and doing this Atari. But I think I like this one. It's just good enough. I'd be happy with this. I'd be so happy in this game. I'd be so happy right now. I'm like, okay, you do that. I just got an extra 10 points for free that you still have to answer. And then if they answer again, we're still threatening to connect up underneath. So they have to answer again. And then we can just fix our shape in the middle and we're good to go. I'd be pretty happy. Like, yeah, I'd be very happy. So I'm guessing it wants like this sort of thing, but I don't know how that would work. Oh. No, that doesn't work either. That doesn't work either. We may have to look at the answer for this one. Maybe it will be 04. And there'll be something cool here. Maybe. I think it doesn't matter. We may just have to look at the answer for that, but 04 and cut, yeah. Start in 0.1 seconds, yeah. All right. We'll go with 04. 0.1 seconds. And then cut, right? You said 04, then cut, right? All right. Oh, it didn't work. Maybe pulling back is fine here, by the way. We pull back and then we can Hane and we can get more this way. No, I don't know. We'll look at the answer. I thought just cut was fine. So let's see what the answer was. Oh, the answer is 05 first. And this block. We have to Hane and go down and play this. Okay. I get it. We can connect up underneath. Yeah, I knew they had to cut. Yeah, that was the only thing we did. We cut it first. That was it. But we can connect underneath, I guess. I did see a potential for that, but I was already happy enough to just capture this. This is already good enough, I think. This is already way more than good enough, right? They still have to block if they want to do that. Then we get to attack them first. We already got profit. This was that's the problem I have in my own games. I'm already too happy. I'm already too happy with the result. I would have seen this in a game and been super happy. It's not what you cut, it's how you cut. Yeah, yeah. That's what she said. Yeah. If the center group was more surrounded, but actually I think that changes I think a little bit, right? If the center group's already surrounded, then white doesn't have to worry as much about stuff over here, right? So when they connect here, you go down. I think they can maybe do something else. Maybe they can play a different way. Like if they're already surrounded, the cut might not work anymore. So this cut has to still work and be surrounded, right? So we have to add like we have to add this one over here, and this one, and we need another move over here to make sure it's good. So we'll add something over here, and we need like this one here. But this might make the cut not work anymore as well. But I think it's still good. I think the cut still works. Now maybe we can try to figure it out. Yeah, maybe something like this. But now we know we can just Hane and stuff. It'll be okay. Yeah, we need more stones everywhere. That was a good one though. I'll probably focus more on these ones offline versus actually doing them on stream, but it was fun to look at a couple. What does it say? Let's look at the golden problem. It'll probably give me a 3-Dawn once. I was looking at 3-Dawn stuff. Oh, thankfully it did not. Oh, thankfully. I'm very happy now. White to live. Oh, this one should be easy, right? We just play at our point to live. We're good. We're happy. Yay, we got a golden problem. Yeah. Whenever I want to just do it for fun, it always gives me something way too hard, and I'm like, oh no, I can't do this one. We'll get a high score for fun, and then we'll stop. Well, itchy. Goshi, you need to do some more. You're only 6 away from 100. You've probably done it by now, but you're only 6 away. Atari, anyone? You need to do at least 40 more, or 33 more. Fiddleminger, you're doing good. Keep up what you're doing. Dark Jackal, yeah, good job. 40 problems. Nice. I got 45 though, so I mean, you know, I only have to do 20 problems a day, and I did double that, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. 45 problems because we did the easy problems and some of the weird problems for fun. See who else is on here. Anyone else I can see? No, I'm not seeing anyone else. I know some of the names, but I don't know for sure if anyone else is in the chat. But we're getting down to the no one doing stuff. I don't see Brandon anywhere. Brandon gave up on Tsumego. I used to actually try to be in the top 3 when I first started. I was always trying to be in the top 3, and I did get it like almost every day, but still have some problems for tomorrow. Yeah, you did way too many. Okay, you did way too many. You definitely should have done that many in one day. That's terrible. But everyone else needs to do at least double. It's different for Dark Jackal. They're already good enough. And this is not counting anything I did earlier before this, so we're good. We're safe. Ivan did 30,000 points. Dang, man. Good job, Ivan. I guess he's doing like the really hard problems, or he's doing the I think it's the these problems down here probably. I think these ones give you like a ton of experience. Most of these. I don't know for sure though. Let's click on one. I think it gives you a lot of experience. Oh, this one number 10. I think I've done this one before, so let's see how much experience it gives you. Yeah, this one gives you a 226 experience because 113 for half. So yeah, these some of these problem sets give you significantly more experience than the other ones. Normally this would give you like 80, I think, or somewhere around there, or less. I don't remember, but around 80. 80 to 100 maximum for like the regular ones. And then yeah, there's the XP booster as well. Yeah. Did I solve this one? I feel like I can solve this one. I think this was a. I got this one as a golden problem. I think is what happened here. I think this was a golden problem. Yeah, I think so. My first instinct is Atari. If they connect, we connect underneath. We're good to go. If they play over somewhere else, we just capture. If they capture, we can turn in Atari. You have to turn first. So the only thing we have to really worry about is if they can turn here first. And if they do that, it doesn't work. Because I think we can just capture again. If they extend, we push up. And if they connect here, we Atari and push. Follow from Italy. Okay, okay. Thank you. Ludi Magister. See if I activity feed. Nothing right now? Okay. Well, hello, hello. We are probably ending in a couple minutes here. So it's nice to see you, though. I'm always trying to stream around this time. But I think we can just capture, right? And this one should be fine because there's not two eyes in the corner. Just have to solve it inside the Midnight Channel. So I have not played Persona 4, but I had people talk all about it, so I do know about it. But I did want to play some of the Persona games. But there's some things that I'm not a fan of, just as a game wise. I think story wise, it seemed all the Personas seem really good, but I did not play them based on the other aspects that people talk about for the game, like. Not like I know people sometimes call it like a dating sim sort of thing, but it's like sort of like a light novel, or not light novel, visual novel for half of it, and then the other half is like the normal gameplay. And I don't really like that in general. Don't start talking about video games. You're right. I shouldn't start talking about video games. Now that I know you have no taste. I have no tates. Yes, I have no tates. They aren't perfect. Pacing is always an issue, but I enjoy playing them. Yeah, I might try them anyway. Like I did get the this is my little thing over here. I think it'll make it easier to remember what it's called. Yeah, the Tokyo or whatever Mirage Sessions FE Encore, and Xenoblade, of course, and some of the Atelier games, and Pokemon, obviously Pokemon and Dragon Quest. But I like it when they're I don't like when they combine too many different types of games. You know, if I'm playing an RPG, I want it to mostly be the RPG aspect. If I'm playing a visual novel, I want it to mostly be the visual novel aspect. If I'm playing something like Bloodstained or Castlevania, I want it to be mostly that the entire time, right? I'm playing Pokemon Yellow because of you. It's good. It was the first one where you could have a Pokemon follow you, and it was Pikachu the entire time, and so it was cool. Yeah. Yeah, I need to look at some of the new ones, but I haven't been buying games as much. Remy Lore, yeah. And I just got another one. I got the Ease games as well, some of those. And Octopath and stuff like that, but yeah. I mostly only play games when I'm in a certain mood for it. Are you enjoying Pokemon Yellow? It's basically the same as Red and Blue, right? But you just get Pikachu from the beginning, and it makes the game better because you got Pikachu following you around, and you can talk to it. And this was before they even considered this was like the first generation of games, right? Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Right? And then they didn't remake Yellow. Playing JRPGs make you weaker at Go, a known fact. You know what? I guess that means I'm pro level, right? That's really great. I'm happy about that. Man, the type of games I can't stand though are like Like I can't do Sims games, and I can't do like civilization games and anything like that. I just can't do that at all. They're just completely unplayable for me in every way. Probably why you're still a Q player, maybe. But no, I think um, yellow was like almost exactly what everyone wanted in a Pokemon game, but they wanted any Pokemon to follow them, right? But instead of just Pikachu. And so they did eventually make it so that Pokemon could follow you, but yeah, it took them a long time. So it's just fun that they had that in the very first one of the very first games that they ever made. So yeah, I think a lot of the fan games where they basically just took the real game and then made it more fun the way they wanted it to be, and they made it so you could have your Pokemon follow you no matter where you were going and stuff. You could do any Pokemon as long as the first one on your roster. Hmm. Anyway, probably should just end now. So we should be starting talking about random stuff. Yeah, I need to get going too, Dark Jackal. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm glad you're always here having fun. And yeah, have a good day. Have a good day. Yeah, I will be ending as well. I guess I should look to see who's streaming first. I always forget about that. And oh, Bats is streaming. Okay, good, good. And then I right click that. There we go. It's just me and Bats. So I don't need to worry about. I don't need to worry about sending anyone over there. People are already either there right now or they will be. He just started, so he doesn't want to see my name pop up anywhere. And close all these notifications. We're good to go. Anyway, yes, I'll see you. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow morning is Friday, so that's the last day of the week. Maybe we'll get some games tomorrow if I'm feeling like it. Do another book review. I'll think about it. I have a couple books that I have wanting to do reviews of. So that's one of the things that I want to do. I want to do at least one every month. That was my goal of Bats. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, when I was watching him review my review, I kind of wished I could have done that on stream. I realized later, I'm like, oh, I should have done it on stream. Why did I do it off stream? But he didn't seem to. I think he was just making jokes and didn't seem to understand what I was even saying about the book. So it was hard for me to tell. And then when I sent him a message about it, I was just saying, hey, it was cool. I saw it. I checked it out. That was fun. He's like, oh, yeah, don't take it personally. I'm like, what do you mean? I messaged you saying that was fun. It was cool. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. He does have another book, so maybe I'll grab it. I just don't want to read it because the first one I couldn't get. I had a hard time getting through. So maybe in another year I'll read the second one. Have a good day.